And to kind of show you, give you a really good, to really give you the idea of how this sometimes works, it's really out of our control, is you really think you're doing some really wonderful things, and you find out they're not. One year we had a good team coming back. They were young, and they had a lot of success as underclassmen, and you know, you have a motto every year, a theme or a mantra or something you go by. And that particular year, I decided I was going to do kind of a Wild West theme, and I said, all right, guys, here's the deal. Everywhere you go, I got people calling me to play you, never called us before. I said, you're Wide Earth. You're Wide Earth. They're coming to town doing it for you. We go to their place, they're going to be waiting to ambushes. I said, it's Wide Earth. I said, that's who you are. I thought everybody knew who Wide Earth was. So we go through the year, and I'm bringing Wide Earth up a lot. Wide Earth is bailing me out at halftime more than you have any idea. And so we're going to Joplin. It's like the last conference game of the year. We're going to Joplin. Hated that trip. The sun's coming in the bus. The kids, they're all quiet. We traveled good. It was a quiet bus. And all at once, about halfway through, my point guard just dying laughing. And I can tell you that didn't sit well with Coach Carlson. And didn't sit very well with Coach Harding. And I can tell you it didn't sit very well with me. So we'd shoot around, and I'd come up here. And I'd heard a book slam. And then he was laughing. He was still laughing when he got to me. And I thought, you know, he may not start tonight. And I said, he was talking about the other guard. And I said, what's so funny? Because that's what coaches say, what's so funny? And he says, Coach, he says, and this is his running buddy, he says, he's got the NCAA yearbook. He says, it's this thick. He's got the NBA yearbook. He said, it's this thick. He said he finally slammed the NBA yearbook on the bus. He said he slammed her shut, and he says, I give up. I was going to do every page of these two, and I do not know who Wide Earth is. So when you think you really got it, you really don't got it. When you think you're really motivated, you really are motivated. But it kind of points back to, you know, hopefully those things happen. This whole thing, team deal, there's a family thread there, and I've got to tell you, talking about my family, I'm going to introduce them here in a second. They say you can't pick your parents. If I could, I would pick the ones I got, because they're that good, and they have been. I love the game of basketball, and I think because my parents love the game of basketball. I didn't mention my junior high coach. I mentioned my high school coaches, and my college coaches, and the people I worked with. The best coach I ever had was in junior high. And it was my dad. And he's the best. But, and my mom's right there, every step of the way. Because Mary said earlier, when you travel on a yellow bus, and you don't have an assistant, and you coach all sports and all teams, you need help. And so someone had to take care of the cheerleader, someone had to be a trainer, someone had to make sure everything got fixed. And I got to see that from my mom and dad. But they have been unbelievably supportive. This year with Coach Carlson, we had some coaches versus cancer things early in the fall, early winter. And I refer to him as a boat, who's the best of all time, because he is. And when you average 20 points and 20 rebounds a game in the state tournament in your career, really that's kind of best of all time. You know, when you just go get 20 rebounds. Now, us coaches understand what rebounding's like. It's that big a deal. But I put my folks in the same deal. I used to refer to my parents as ties. You can only tie them, you can't overbeat them. Now, I put them as folks, best of all time. So, mom, dad, thanks, and everything, all the way through. Great sister. I think they probably grew up her along with a lot of my stuff, and she feigned interest, but hopefully she liked all of it because it was great having her around. And my two kids, Shaylee, who makes me proud every day, she teaches, and she's getting ready to marry a guy September 28th. He's standing back there, or sitting back there, but he looks like he's standing. and they are going to Drew Richards. They're going to get married September 28th, and he coaches, by the way. And my son Connor is a freshman at Missouri State. with this group of people, it's pretty phenomenal. But, thank you,